Yo, what's up, hoop heads from around the globe? And this is Buzzer Beaters. I am Eddie Aparicio. This is my co-host, Anthony Toine Coral. And we are brought to you by grumblingsmedia.com. You can find us there as well, also wherever you can find the podcasts. Anyway, so this is our walk around the NBA. So
Yes.
we're going to talk about all of the playoff matchups in this episode. Tuan and I are going to go ahead and make our predictions for each of the series. We're going to have a little contest between us because that's what me and Tuan do. We have lunch all the time, and then whoever wins, gets the other guy to pay for lunch, right? So that's what our thing is. We love to compete. I love to compete.
You love to compete, and I play along. Let's get it right. Let's get it straight.
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
So anyway, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna go through each matchup, and then we're gonna pick the winner as well as in the number of games. And if you pick the winner correctly, that's gonna be 1 point, and then if you pick the game, that's another point. Okay. Whoever's closest to the game is essentially gonna win who gets that point.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go all the way to the championship, and then crown the winner at the end. All right, bro.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and start with
All right.
let's go with the West. Okay. We just witnessed the Warriors beat the
with the West.
Clippers. And yeah, we're gonna start with the West. We just witnessed the Warriors beat the Clippers, and now there's a playing game, Warriors versus Suns. We don't have to make a prediction on that, but the winner of that series on Friday is gonna go up against the Thunder. So now, Thunder, Warriors or Suns against the Thunder. What's your prediction?
Okay, if it's the Warriors, I say 4-2.
Okay, you're gonna say Thunder in 6.
Thunder in 6, and if it's the Suns, Thunder in 5.
Okay, so we're gonna have to we're just gonna pick one, man. Just go ahead and pick the Warriors. We'll say Thunder in 6. All right.
Thunder 6. Yep.
Okay. All right. So then
What say you?
I'm gonna go ahead and say Thunder in 5.
Wow. Okay. All right.
All right, man. So next one, we got Lakers, Rockets versus the Lakers. So the Lakers are at home.
Yep.
Okay. What you say, brother?
Rockets in 6.
Okay. Rockets.
No Luka, no Reeves.
That's brutal, man. I'm gonna say Rockets in 5.
Woo! All right.
Yep. All right.
Hey, Durant doesn't like to win too aggressively, dude. He likes to win, tight. So take it easy. Take it easy.
Yeah, right. All right, man. So let's go. We'll go Nuggets, Wolves at Nuggets.
This is a hard one, my man. This is a hard one. I'm gonna go with Nuggets in 7.
Nuggets in 7.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say Nuggets in 6.
Okay.
All right.
All
right. So now we got the Blazers host. The Spurs are hosting the Blazers. So Blazers versus Spurs. Spurs are at home.
Wemby's healthy, yeah.
I actually don't know, but I would say that it's nothing serious. So I think they're just kind of being cautious. Nothing serious from what I've heard. So, or else that'd be big news right now.
Okay. So I'm gonna go Spurs in 5.
Okay, Spurs in 5.
Yep.
I'm gonna say the same thing. Well, I think the Blazers are pesky enough to be a problem to win at least one game.
Yep.
Right. All right.
Yep.
So let's go to the East.
All
So
right.
we got Pistons versus the winner of the Magic against the Hornets. Now, let me ask you this: who do you think is going to win at that game? The Hornets versus the Magic.
I think the Magic are going to win. I think the Hornets are a young team, and now that they're not playing at home, which, by the way, that was a crazy game against the Heat.
Yeah. And I lost the lunch because to you.
I knew you were thinking about that the whole time. That's worth it. I don't even got to get the lunch. Just you going, freaking LaMelo. He took Bam out. Oh, my God.
Exactly, man.
Points this game.
Exactly, man.
Anyway, I think the Magic are going to beat the Hornets, although I think it's going to be a close game. And then I think the Magic will fall 4-2, so 6. The Pistons lose to the Magic.
In 6. Okay. Yep. I'm going to say Pistons in 5. All right. Now, let's go Raptors against the Cavs, and the Cavs are at home.
All right, you want me to do my KRS-One? Whoop whoop was the sound of the beast.
Yes.
So I have an upset here. I think Raptors in 7.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, you rat bastard! I was going to go ahead and take the Raptors too, man. I was
Yeah.
actually going to do the same thing.
Don't ask me first. You go first.
All right. No, you're first, man. This is the way we do it, man. All right, bro. All right, so Hawks versus Knicks.
Knicks in 6.
Knicks in 6. Okay.
Yes. I think the Hawks are going to give them some trouble.
I am going to say, dude, I am going to say Hawks in 7.
Okay. Hawks in 7.
Hawks in 7.
All right.
Yep,
All
I'm
right.
picking an upset there, man.
All right. Well, now let me ask you
they're a
the
problem, man.
follow-up. Let me ask you the follow-up question.
Yes.
If that happens, how big of a role will Kuminga have in that?
He's definitely going to have like at least 20 to 22 minutes, I think, per game.
Okay. All right.
He's definitely established himself as a 6th man on that team.
Yeah.
So, and that's a good role for him. And that's what the Warriors were using him for. And, maybe at some point he might start, but he's essentially substituting for Jalen Johnson.
That's not going to happen. He's not going to.
That's not going to happen. Yeah. Right. So, all right, bro. So we got Sixers versus the Celtics.
This one I'm going to say, dude, I like Maxey. He's a tough player. I think they're going to get the best of the Sixers, but I don't think it goes beyond 6. So Celtics in 6.
Celtics in 6. I'm going to say Celtics in 6 as well, bro. All right, man. So now
I do think that the Eastern Conference, the games are going to be more entertaining than the West, at least this round.
Yeah, what's interesting is that the Eastern Conference actually, I think, had better overall records against the, overall, if you compare the conferences as far as the 1 through, 8, I think all 8 teams, even the bottom 8, the bottom, 7, 8 guys, those guys had better records than the 7, 8 of on the West side. So it's very interesting.
Yeah, the 7 for sure.
Yes.
Sixers had a better record than the Trailblazers. And then the 8, where are you, 8? Yeah, the 8 as well. Yeah,
Yep.
You're right. 7 and 8 was better than 7 and 8. That's before the play-in game, not the play-in. But yeah.
Yep.
Exactly. Right. You're right.
Exactly. All right, brother. So now what we have now, now we're going to go back to the West.
Okay.
So we have Thunder now versus the Rockets.
Yep.
So what you say, brother?
Thunder in 6.
Okay, Thunder in 6.
Yep.
I'm gonna say the same thing, bro. Thunder in 6. That's a good prediction. I think that's a good one. All right. What about the Nuggets versus the Spurs?
Oh man, this is gonna be, well, I'm gonna tell you right now. Whoever wins this, that's going 7 games.
Yes, I agree.
That's going 7.
I agree.
And I'm gonna say, because they're more experienced, I'm gonna take the Nuggets in 7. But it would not surprise me one bit if the Spurs win in 7. So, but I'll take the Nuggets in 7.
I'm gonna go Spurs in 7.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll find out one way or the other.
We'll find out, brother. All right, now we're gonna go back to the East. So now we got the Pistons versus your upset Raptors.
Correct. Pistons in 6.
Pistons in 6.
Correct.
I'm gonna say Pistons in 7. All right.
Okay.
Now we got Knicks versus the Celtics.
Man, has that series ever gone less than 7 games? Like ever?
I don't know, man.
I'll go Celtics in 7.
Celtics in 7. Okay, now I have a different guys. I have the Hawks.
Correct.
So I have Hawks versus the Celtics, and I will say Celtics in 6.
Okay.
All right, man. Now we got the conference finals, essentially.
Correct.
Come down to. So we have the Thunder in your bracket versus the Nuggets. Who do you have?
I will say this, Eddie. Just because we're spitballing here.
Okay.
If the Spurs beat the Nuggets, then I would have the Spurs beating the Thunder. You follow me?
Yes.
So but I didn't pick the Spurs because I think the Nuggets are going to beat the Spurs.
Okay.
But I have the Thunder beating the Nuggets in 7. But if the Spurs win, if your Spurs win, I will say right now that I think the Spurs will beat the Thunder. Yeah.
Okay.
But
So,
I'm going Thunder in 7 against the Nuggets.
okay, Thunder in 7. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, shoot, I definitely want to pick the Spurs, but man, dude, and they match up pretty. I'm gonna go Spurs in 7.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I'm gonna go Spurs in 7. All right, man.
Okay.
All right, so now we got in the East, we have the Pistons in your bracket, Pistons versus Celtics.
Oh, this is going to be tough. This is old school now. Bird against Isaiah.
Yep.
Let's see. I'll go Pistons in 7.
Oh, wow. All right.
Pistons in 7.
I am gonna pick the Celtics. I'm picking the Celtics in 7, man.
All right.
All right, man. So now we got the bracket. Now in your bracket, we have the Thunder versus the Pistons in the finals. Who
Yep.
do you have winning it all, bro?
And I've got the Thunder repeating. The Thunder beating the
Okay.
Pistons in 6.
In 6. Okay. And I have Spurs versus the Celtics. Dude, this is gonna be
Correct.
happen. I would put the Spurs in 7. So I'm picking the Spurs to win it all, bro.
There you go.
And
There you
have
go.
Thunder to win it all.
Yes.
So, dude, wow, man. We shall see.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I hope you're right.
Dude, that would be awesome.
I hope you're right. I'd love. I mean, it's still early, but I'd love for that team to win a championship.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with you, bro. I agree with
I got nothing but love for the Spurs.
Yep. No, I'm with you, man. I'm with you there, bro.
Yep.
So, yeah, dude. So we went ahead and picked our championship. Our season for buzzer beaters is going to be winding down in the next few weeks because the NBA season will be over, right? And then we have to prepare for the draft, and
Correct.
that's coming up real quick in June.
Yep.
So that's when, and then at that point we'll have their summer league, and then after that, we will essentially kind of take some time off until the season starts again until October, right?
Yeah.
So
It's funny how quick that is, huh?
yeah, it's coming quick. But
hey, by the way, I did a quick mock. I looked at some couple of mock drafts. Dude, they got Yaxel going as high as 9 now.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. Dude, that guy, I'm telling you,
that's the guy you want, bro.
That's the guy I want for the Warriors, dude. But here's my torment. If the Warriors lose against the Suns, they get a lottery pick. And let's say they for what they got, I think they got like a 9% shot of going top 4.
Okay.
Dude, if they land one of those draft picks, they're gonna trade it to get one of the senior citizens. I know it. And I'm
gonna think so.
Yeah, I know it.
Citizens being like Giannis or Kawhi.
Giannis, LeBron. Giannis isn't a senior citizen, but Kawhi and LeBron are. And I just don't want that. I want to get the young.
There's a lot of banter about LeBron, dude. There's a lot.
Don't even get me started on that. I mean, we're on the wrong show, but dude, I've never been close to boycotting the Warriors, dude. I may come close. I'm gonna tell you that right now, dude. I may come close.
Dude, I don't know, man. There's a lot of banter about him. But dude, think about that, man. If LeBron were to take a pay cut and come to the Warriors, you do that, and you have Jimmy Butler, LeBron, you have Kristaps Porzingis, you have Steph Curry, you have Draymond Green, you have Al Horford. It's like, wow, it's an old team, but it's still a pretty good team if they're all able to play, right? So, but then you have the bunch of the young bucks too. It depends on who would be traded.
Yeah, would be the Golden State Old Man Rivers.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
That's it.
Yeah,
no,
that would get a lot of freaking TV attention though. LeBron and Curry together, they would do the NBA at ESPN. All of these outlets would just eat that up, bro. Eat it up big time. That would be bigger than Giannis and Curry together. Honestly,
I'll tell you something right now because it's not going to happen. But if some miraculous reason the Warriors end up in the finals, miraculous. I hope that alters all of that.
Oh, that LeBron wouldn't come over.
Yeah, because my guess is if Curry wins a 5th without LeBron, he'll be 1 ahead, and then LeBron helps Curry win a 6th.
won't want to come.
Yeah, so he won't want to come. So to me, obviously it's not going to happen, but
You know what happened if Curry miraculously wins another title this year or next year, but let's just say this year, miraculously,
yes,
then I think what would happen is LeBron would take a pay cut to go to the Thunder.
Yep.
He'd be the new cupcake. He would be the new cupcake. He'd want to catch up to Curry, right?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you're right, bro.
Hey, I wanted to ask you, just kind of switching gears on you. What'd you think of the LaMelo grabbing Bam's foot? I mean,
He got fined. He got fined pretty heavy.
he did, and they said that if they would have caught it in the game, he would have got a flagrant 2 and got ejected. And I mean, you're convinced it was intentional?
It didn't look blatant, but you can make a case that it was intentional.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's too bad that they, they can't, I don't know what they accomplish when they go back and, kind of say, oh man, we screwed up.
Piss off.
Okay. Well, what does that accomplish? It just pisses off the fan base.
Pisses off the fan base. Yeah.
Yeah, totally, man. So, and the team too, right? So,
Yep.
But yeah, it's too bad because that was a hell of a game. That was a hell of a game. And that block at the end by Miller,
Yep.
To end the game, dude. That was amazing, dude. You called it that they were going to be a problem. And we shall see if they pass the Magic. This.
Yeah, I don't think they will, but it wouldn't surprise me. And I did get some energies from just watching the young celebrate like that because if the Heat would have won, it would have just been like, all right, next game, whatever. And one thing interesting enough, Wiggins had a hell of a game up until when it mattered, and then Wiggins disappeared. The last 6-7 minutes of the game, as Wiggins tends to do. But he was having a hell of a game up until that point.
His career got revitalized on the Warriors big time.
He did.
All right. He was kind of starting to become, one of these, top draft pick busts, that never really panned out. And then coming to the Warriors totally revitalized his career. He became a two-way player when he wasn't that at all. He was more of an offensive guy throughout his whole entire career, Minnesota. And then, then he comes to the Warriors, and the Warriors, just like they did with Durant, they made Durant a two-way player, and they did the same thing with Andrew Wiggins. And Andrew Wiggins now is, a bona fide two-way player in the NBA. Now, he can disappear sometimes, which makes him kind of, really frustrating to the fans of their team because, he has glimpses of just being like, whoa, and then he just kind of
disappears.
He coasts sometimes,
yeah,
right?
He disappears.
So, yeah. I don't know if that's more of like an energy, saving kind of maneuver, or he just doesn't like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why he is that way. He just is. And he always has kind of been that guy. So,
yeah.
But anyway, good point. Yeah, he did have a good game. So, but anyway, their season's over, and then, they're always going to be a dangerous team with Eric Spoelstra as a coach. I think they just need a few pieces, in the draft, to kind of, that guy Khalil Ware has become a decent player. He's not like a whoa guy, but he's pretty good, right? Yeah. And that guy Pelo Larson, he's actually turned out to be a pretty damn good player out of Arizona. When they drafted him, so they have in Jaime Jaquez, he's turned out to be a pretty good player too. So
the Miami Heat are good at scouting and picking up players that fit their system. Yeah, they're very good. They're very good at it.
Yep. And it surprises me that they were the 10th seed because with all that, they have pretty good talent and they have a hell of a good head coach. But Tyler Hero missing a lot of the season, I think, really messed up their chances. I think, but they made a valiant effort at the end, but in the end, they lost out to the upstart Hornets. And Bam Adebayo, dude, he's a damn good player. I mean, that team's got a lot of freaking different players and good pieces.
They do, but to me, neither Bam nor Tyler is a number one. They need a number one.
Yeah,
they got a lot of number 2s and 3s.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. And maybe they get lucky and get someone like AJ DeBonta, and who becomes their number one.
Well, they lost, so now they got a chance to be in the lottery.
Yeah, exactly.
I got another question for you. Put your GM hat on, okay? So you're the GM of the Orlando Magic, okay?
Yeah.
And then the Hornets beat you. You're eliminated. Are you thinking about trading Banchero?
No.
No, huh?
No.
I think maybe I'd consider it.
And for what? For picks?
I don't know what yet.
I would trade Franz Wagner before I trade Banchero, man.
But to me, Banchero, I think he's the number one, quote unquote, and he's not enough. He's not enough.
He's not enough on his own on that team,
He's
or just
not enough. He's not enough to be the number one
on any team.
Yes, he's a really good number two. He's not a one.
Okay, do you know what? We gotta play this game. No, dude, because we gotta play this game because we gotta look at like realistically how many true number ones there are in this league.
No, you're right.
So,
but here's my point, Ed. Now we can play. Let's play the game. But here's my point. My point is he got a max contract.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm looking at this from a contractual perspective. Okay. You paying him like a number one, but he's not a number one. Now, anybody that is not getting paid like a number one, then that's fine. You don't have to trade them. But they needed shooting. They got Bane, right?
Yeah.
They've been doing stuff to shape him, and
Wagner.
They seem to be getting worse. They don't seem to be getting better.
Franz Wagner missed a lot of the season too, man. So
I get you, but all right, let's play the game. Who are true number one?
Let's go. Standings. I'm gonna go to the East. Okay, Detroit Pistons. They have a number one, right? Detroit Pistons. They have a number one, right?
Cade Cunningham. Yep, I think he's number one, at least right now. Okay. Yes.
Okay. Boston Celtics. They have
two number ones, I would argue. Yeah, I would argue they have two. As a matter of fact, if I'm them, I might consider trading one of those two number ones.
Okay. But let's keep going.
Yeah.
New York Knicks. Do they have a number one? No. Okay. Okay. They have two good number twos.
Yes, they have what I would call 1A.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
No.
Donovan Mitchell's not a number one.
I don't think so. No.
James Harden is not a number one anymore.
No. Not. I don't.
Evan Mobley's not a number one.
I think Evan Mobley might be, but not yet. But I'll argue that James Harden was never a number one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you're saying no on that one, right?
Right. No.
Okay. Toronto Raptors, number one.
Was that Barnes? It would be.
Scotty Barnes would be their number one.
I think
Ingram could be potentially number.
I wouldn't consider Ingram. I'd say the jury's still out on Barnes
as a number one.
Correct. I think the jury's still out.
When we say number one, that means they can go be a number one on any team.
What I'm saying when I say number one is that they've got the skill, dedication, and ability to win a championship. Not that they've won one, but that they can win one.
Essentially, just to be clear, a number one is a number one on any team.
Yes. Okay, sure. I'll have that. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, obviously, if you put all the number ones together, they can all be number one. But I get what you're saying.
But I'm saying, like, if you were to put like freaking, Cade Cunningham on the freaking, Orlando Magic, he's the number one. You put Cade Cunningham on the Miami Heat, he's the number one. Cade Cunningham on the New York Knicks, he's the number one, right? So that's
correct. Yes, that's. But obviously, you put Cade Cunningham on the Thunder, he's not number one. He's behind SGA, right? That's what I'm saying is like when you have a number one, you can't just bump the other number one, or else we're just talking about the greatest player. So what I'm saying is that yes, any number one can go to any other team that doesn't have a one and become their number one. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Atlanta Hawks. Jalen Johnson is probably their best player.
Correct. I still think to be determined.
Okay. So I would argue he's not a number one. Okay. So Philadelphia 76ers.
No, as much as I love Maxey, and I love Maxey a lot, but I'd say no.
So you say it's more like a number two.
Correct. And I love Tyrese Maxey, but yeah, I don't think he's a one.
Okay. So we got Orlando Magic.
No.
You already just said no, right?
No.
Charlotte Hornets.
No. Canoopel, no.
Miami Heat.
No, we just talked
Okay.
about them.
Milwaukee Bucks.
Yes, they have
Okay.
Giannis. Yes.
Okay. Chicago Bulls.
No.
Okay. Brooklyn Nets.
No. For sure, no.
Okay.
They don't even have a number 2.
Right. Indiana Pacers.
Good question.
Yep. You have Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, Halliburton. Yeah, I'd say yes.
Okay.
I'd say yes.
Okay. Washington Wizards.
No.
Okay. Going to the West. And by the way, in the East, that's 5 number 1s we've identified.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
OKC.
Yeah, of course. SGA. Yes.
Okay. San Antonio Spurs.
Yes. Wemby. Yes.
Okay. Denver Nuggets.
Jokic. Yes.
Absolutely. Lakers.
Yeah. Luca.
Doncic.
Yes. Luca.
Okay.
Yeah. Luca. Yes. Yes.
Houston Rockets.
Durant. Yes. I mean, he's old. So, but you know what I mean. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Minnesota Timberwolves.
Ant-Man. Yeah, I'll go yes.
Okay. Portland Trailblazers.
Denny would be the closest and not yet. Still under review. So I'll say no for now.
Suns.
No.
LA Clippers.
No, yeah, I'll go no. Kawhi, but again, older.
Okay.
Past his prime, but that would be it.
Golden State Warriors.
Yes, Steph. Yes.
Okay. New Orleans Pelicans.
No.
Dallas Mavericks.
Still under review. We'll see what Cooper Flag becomes.
Okay. Memphis Grizzlies.
No.
Sacramento Kings.
No. They don't even have a 2.
Utah Jazz.
No.
Okay. We've identified 12 number 1s in the NBA.
Correct.
There are over 300 players in the NBA.
Correct.
So it's tough to find a number 1, bro.
No, I don't disagree with your perspective, Eddie. But what I'm saying is, you take someone like Cleveland or the Knicks. Okay.
Yeah.
They're paying a lot of money, and
they're
not getting pushed. So to me, you can't just keep paying a bunch of guys a bunch of money when you don't have you don't have a number 1. Like, you have to figure that out. You know? Yeah.
The whole point of the exercise, though, bro, is that there are 30 teams in the NBA. We've only picked 12 guys that are number 1s in the entire NBA out of 30 teams. It's tough to find a number 1.
Oh, no, I agree. But like, if I'm, for example, the Orlando Magic, I don't know who's got the number 1 pick, but if I were to come to you, whoever has the number 1 pick, go, hey, I'll trade you Banchero for that number 1 pick. Would you do it? If you own the number 1 pick?
Then you'd have to say, is AJ DeBonsa a better player than Banchero?
Well, you'd have to say, is the potential there for him to be better than Banchero?
I would say that they're very similar players.
Okay, so you wouldn't do it?
No, because they're very similar players, and Banchero's already proven.
So you wouldn't trade for Banchero and give up your number 1 pick?
Oh, you mean? Oh, I thought you meant like you traded.
If you're the guy that owns the draft pick.
Oh, and then you want Banchero instead of the number 1 pick.
Yes.
It's possible. It depends on the team. Yeah, it's possible.
To me, I'm just using that as an example. To me, that's what.
Yep.
Good number 1 and leverage that.
Yes. I hear you. But yeah, I mean, dude.
Like if I offered you Jalen Brunson for that number 1, or I offered you, probably not Cat, but if I offered you Spider Mitchell for that number 1, would you take? And to me, those are the things that these teams have to do, because they're not. I just don't see them winning. Like, they're just not. They don't have enough. And so why are you going to stick with the guy and be mediocre, or not, or keep getting close and then getting shifted away? And I think the Magic right now, Banchero's never going to be, his value is never going to be higher than it is right now. Well, it might be higher if they win, but I'm saying you're taking a risk at selling them high, what you think is high, for something that might end up getting you a number 1.
I hear you. I still wouldn't trade him. That's me.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm thinking it should start. For me, if I'm the GM of the Magic, I start looking at that as a possibility.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We have definitely different opinions on that, but I see your point, brother.
Correct.
Well, dude, that was a good exercise. We're at 30 minutes here, man. So we went ahead and covered our predictions for the playoffs. But Twan and I have gone through it. Twan has picked the Thunder to be a defending champ again and win it this year. I'm picking the Spurs. We went through every series. We're going to go ahead and revisit this. We have a point system, and then we'll kind of see who's leading at the end, and whoever loses gets to pay the other guy for a nice meal.
Anyway. Yeah, and I hope I lose, because that means the Spurs have won, and I would like that very much. Yeah.
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
Yeah.
Right on, man. Well, hey, hey, another great episode, bro. This is Buzzer Beaters. This is the walk around the NBAs. I'm Eddie Aparicio. This is my co-host Anthony Toine Coral, and we are brought to you by grumblingsmedia.com. You can find us there as well as wherever you find your podcasts. We're also known as the Cisco Kids, and we're here every week until the NBA season's over. But until then, we're here every week. If you like our show, please give us a thumbs up, write your commentary, put your predictions in the commentary. We enjoy the banter. We enjoy your comments. Please feel free to continue that. Until then, until next week, have a good rest of the week, and we'll see you then. Take care, everyone.
Take care.
Hey everybody, this is William Del Pilar, founder of Grumblings Media, and I want to say thank you for watching our content. If you want to support our all-volunteer efforts at Grumblings Media, smash the subscribe button right here. 100% free, and please consume and share our great content. Click either one of these two boxes for more of our work.